6 for Vlogmas, but I'm feeling nauseous like every day so far. And so today it's week 7. Exactly 7 weeks today. And drink my... Pregnant people gotta have caffeine too. I'm sorry, especially in the first trimester. I know that I'm not supposed to have root beer, no soda, no caffeine. But I'm gonna do it anyway. So yes, if you couldn't tell by the title, I'm pregnant, and this is mine and my husband's first child. I'm super excited. Like, I've had baby fever for quite a while now, and it's just, I'm 28 years old, kind of getting there, like, okay, you're ready, you know. So I just thought that I would make some pregnancy videos and update videos and just kind of have this to look back on, honestly. I know some people probably don't care and some people do care. That's awesome. But this is also just for me to have to look back and, you know, see the changes I've gone through and maybe tell my future pregnant self along down the road some advice in case I forget some things. You never know. I don't know. It's just nice to do these kind of videos, I think. So basically, I have a few clips that I'm probably gonna insert in the beginning of okay, let's rewind. In November, I realized that it's like, wait a second, like, I'm supposed to get my period. And then I was like, maybe it's just gonna be late. And it never came. So I was like, okay, you know, I just recently went off birth control. Like, I honestly didn't think that I would get pregnant this fast. I just thought that it would take me a lot longer, but apparently not. So make sure you take your pills, everybody. But I stopped taking the birth control because I wanted kids, and we wanted kids, and since I'm 28 years old, it's just like, girl, you ain't getting any younger. Like, if you want at least 2, you need to start trying now. And, you know, thank God I got pregnant within like 2 months of not taking birth control. It was crazy. I wasn't even expecting it. And I think that's honestly like the best thing that you can do. I know a lot of people really want kids and they try and try and try, but honestly, I think the best, and it's hard to go about it this way. I truly, honestly, just got really blessed and lucky with this, but sometimes it's just, I think, best if we just let it happen naturally, like on its own. Like, don't even think about it. Just, you know, go to town with your husband and or your spouse or your significant other, whoever you're with, and you know, seriously, bro, gosh, your breath, this smells so bad. Go lay down. That's another thing. Zeus has literally been my right arm. Like, he has been up my butt non-stop. He's just really protective over me. He's been my little buddy, so that's been really nice. But like I was saying, sometimes you just gotta let it happen, and that's what happened. It just happened. So I missed my period, and I was like, okay, I might possibly be pregnant, or my period's just late. And so I waited another week and it didn't come, and I was like, that's not normal for me. Normally I have my periods because I've been on birth control, but even before that my cycles were normal. So so I took a pregnancy test, and I wanted to catch my husband's like expression on camera. I really did, but I was just so like blown away and like in shock, because I was like, like I'm probably tripping. I probably think that, I'm pregnant and watch me get my hopes up and then not be. So that's why I was like, I'm just gonna take this, prove that I'm not, and well, actually proved that I was. So I took that test and it was positive. And then I was like, okay, let me just take another one the next day just to double check, And I took another one the next day and it was also positive. So I was like, okay, gotta go to the doctor, like, soon, because I don't know how long I am. Like, you know how some people have periods when they're pregnant? Like, I could be, longer. And at this point, like, I was only 4 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. I wasn't having any symptoms. I was trying to do Vlogmas, which I failed at this year. There's 2 Vlogmas videos, and then after that, like, I just couldn't do anything anymore. I couldn't film, I couldn't cook, I couldn't do my makeup. I haven't really been doing my makeup at all these past 2 months. I think the only time I wore makeup was maybe when I went out to eat with Connor, and maybe I did it at Christmas, but other than that, like, I haven't worn makeup at all because I just haven't had energy to. So that is one thing that bugged me this year, because like I had an intro and everything for Vlogmas and I wasn't able to do Vlogmas because I just didn't have the energy. That's been my main symptom of pregnancy so far. It's just I'm tired and honestly just lazy, and I have a right to be lazy. But so we went to a because at first I didn't have insurance, so we went to like a one where you just go to get checked to prove that you are pregnant so that you can get a certain kind of insurance. So like I had insurance, but I didn't have insurance that covered that kind of thing. So we went, and then I got proof that I was pregnant, so I was like, okay, good. I'm not just out here taking positive pregnancy tests, for fun. But so we got that done, and then we set up an appointment with an actual doctor. She's a really nice doctor. She's a really good doctor. And I had my first doctor's appointment December 13th, I think. December 13th. I'm pretty sure it was December 13th. They did the ultrasound. I'll insert a picture of the, and the funny thing is we thought that I was farther along than, cause they do it according to your like last period cycle. And I thought that I was gonna be like at least 8 weeks, but I was only 6 weeks. And I was like, great, so I have like 2 more, like a whole month of feeling sick again. But I got to see what it looked like at 6 weeks, and it is just crazy. Like, it is, I'll insert pictures and you guys can look at it. But you don't really see much, you can't really tell much, but it's there. So they wanted me to come back in a few weeks, because normally they like to do your checkups or your doctor visits starting at 8 weeks. So when I went back December 31st. I was 9 weeks, and thankfully she was able to do a belly ultrasound. She didn't have to do the other one, the vaginal ultrasound. They were able to do a belly ultrasound, and that is something that is just like, because you can see like the baby is a little bit bigger. I didn't get pictures of that one. I won't get pictures again, I don't think, until my first trimester ultrasound. So then I'll be 12 weeks and it'll really look like a baby then. Not a big baby, but like it'll look like a baby. But it was cool because I could still see the heartbeat, I could see the body, you could see the zygote sac. Like, it was just really cool. It's like the heart is just like a little like dot, and it's amazing. I tried not to cry. I didn't cry, but I probably will cry like when I like actually see the baby's face and everything. I don't know. But so let's talk about symptoms. I'm officially 9 weeks. At about 5 weeks, I started getting morning sickness, real bad, like nausea, no appetite at all. So I that was around about the time, see, 6 week mark, I went to the doctor and I was still feeling sick. I wasn't eating like at all. And this girl, I love food. Like I love food, and I wasn't able to really eat anything at all. Nothing was appetizing. So they had drew my blood. They took like 10 things of blood, and they tested my thyroid. They tested my vitamin D. They like to have your vitamin D levels between 40 and 60. So she was like, here, take these, go ahead and start taking them because you're probably low on vitamin D. And also they told me to take vitamin B6. And so as soon as I started taking vitamin B6, like within 2 days, my appetite came back. So that was real good, because girl was getting kind of sad that she couldn't eat food and enjoy chocolate and stuff anymore. I was like, ugh. So I still get nausea every once in a while. Smells, or just certain smells, do it for me, that make me sick. I can't eat like a whole lot, like at the beginning, like not at the beginning, but like I can't eat a whole lot of food in one sitting. I just get really full. And they tell you to eat small meals. So like why are you eating your foot? Stop. So they tell you to eat like small meals, like 6 to 8 small meals a day, which is impossible for me. It's impossible. I'm not able to eat like 6 to 8 small meals, but I do snack throughout the day, and then I do eat, some meals, or I try to eat like actual meals. But my appetite has gotten better since I've been taking the vitamin B6, and also these don't work for everybody, but I've been like wearing these bracelets, and they helped a lot in the beginning. I haven't really tested to see if I'm okay without them yet. I'm kind of scared to do that, but they've kind of been my little buddies. So now that I went back to the doctor a couple of days ago, because I'm 9 weeks, I got my lab results back, and I do have an elevated thyroid, which I already figured this probably would happen, because I have been on Synthroid before, because I have been diagnosed with hypothyroidism, which is where your thyroid produces too many hormones, or is it not enough? I'm not sure. Hypothyroidism.
Here's some information.
Okay, hypothyroidism is with the low thyroid. Hyperthyroidism.
Here's what I found.
Okay. It's either hyper or hypo. One of the two. I'm pretty sure it's hypothyroidism, which something to do with your thyroid gland, your hormones. You either produce too many or you don't produce enough, or you don't produce enough of something in your glands. I don't know. But it can cause you to like be really, really tired. It can cause weight loss. It can cause memory loss. Your weight can fluctuate, and it causes like a whole bunch of other things. But also my vitamin D was low, which, you know, was a no-brainer because I had been sick and I hadn't been eating like I was supposed to. I did, like, as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I did start taking prenatal vitamins because I knew, I was like, well, girl's got to get some vitamins in her body. So yeah, my vitamin D was low, so I go back in January. We're gonna get my blood drawn again. They're gonna test the THC levels, and they're also gonna check my vitamin D again to make sure that everything is good. And the THC will let me, or TH4, I think, will let me know if I have to take Synthroid again. So, now that I found out all that, I was like, this makes perfect sense for why I'm so tired. Like, it's like a tired of feeling like you can't even move out of your bed. Like, you just can't. Like, you have no motivation to do anything because you're so tired. It's not even like you're a depressed type of situation. It's just that you're just exhausted and you just need to lay in your bed and sleep. So that's basically what I've been doing. I started a new job at Chick-fil-A, part-time, just to start saving up some money also, and so I can get my car fixed. But because if y'all haven't seen that video, our car got hit back in like November, and we still have yet to get it fixed. Real life. But so yeah, I got a job, and basically all I've been doing is working and coming home and going to sleep. I haven't been able to film anything, and it's kind of sucked. But that's gonna change because I got this cool new awesome ring light for you guys for my birthday, and not for the pregnancy ring, you know. But I'm gonna start uploading more because I'm starting to get my energy back a little bit, and I got a new ring light for Christmas. Thank you, Curtis and Rebecca. You are the best. I have the best brother-in-law and the best sister-in-law anybody could ask for. So everybody in the comments, if you watch my videos and you get tired of my lighting, just thank them for the lighting, because if it weren't for them, we would still have shitty lighting, probably. But yeah, so we do have some names in mind. I'm not gonna say them just yet though. I just hope that the baby is healthy. Honestly, I don't care if it's a boy or a girl. I'll be happy either way. Connor really wants a boy, but he's also happy either way. You know, it is what it is. Gender doesn't matter. You know, it's still a baby. So I'll insert some clips of me or some pictures of what my belly looks like right there on the screen at 9 weeks. That's me, like, bloated as all get out because I had ate dinner, and it just looks, your body looks so different. Like, one day you'll look big and then the next day you'll look smaller. It's just your body bloats, and it can fool you. I did lose some weight though, but that's normal as long as you're not losing a whole lot. Which I thought it was funny because I started eating more after my first doctor visit, which I weighed 140 and I'm 5'4", so I feel like I was a little overweight, maybe, I don't know. My weight, like I said, fluctuates because of, I guess, my thyroid. But I was 140 when I first went to the doctor, and then earlier this week when we went back I was 136. It's probably due to the fact that I'm not eating as much, and like everything I do eat is probably going straight to the baby, which is fine. I'm okay with that. That's all it needs, you know. I'm okay with that. So yeah, I don't really know what else I know I'm gonna remember something else. My skin has been a little bit more oily, but everywhere else, like my face has been oily. I mean, it looks shiny right now. That's probably because it's oily. But everywhere else, like my legs are dry. I don't have any like stretch marks yet. So that's good, but I'm using lotion. I've already started putting lotion on my body so that maybe that doesn't happen. So yeah, this is basically this is just my first pregnancy video, me sharing with everybody, the world, the whole internet, the interweb, that I'm pregnant. And if you guys have any questions or need any advice from a person who's just now pregnant for the first time in her whole entire life and has no experience in it, feel free to ask me. But I have been very blessed so far because I know a lot of my friends, some of my friends, have been very sick in their pregnancies. I know this one girl that I used to work with, she was sick pretty much throughout her whole entire pregnancy, it seemed like. So I've been very, very blessed that I am not like throwing up every day or throwing up after every meal, because I know a lot of people experience that, and I feel for you people who experience that, because I'm a baby when it comes to throwing up. I will cry. Like, I know some people, like, they'll throw up and they'll be good and they'll go to work. No, if that's me, like, I'm staying home. Like, I can't. Like, one throw up, I'm done. Like, just, I'm out of commission. Like, it's kind of gross to talk about, but in a way, it's real life, and it's just something that happens to pregnant women, and it's just something that some people have to go through. And I will say that I made the mistake of I wanted a pickle, but it was a bad idea, because as soon as I ate the pickle, everything I had ate for the past couple of days just wanted to come out and party, basically. It just didn't want to stay down. So the acid in the pickles and acid in anything else, it's just not a good idea. I have been craving a lot of fruit. Apples are one thing that I have been able to eat and can constantly eat. Strawberries are another thing that I love to eat and can constantly eat. So far, those are the only two fruits that I can eat that I've tried. Next on the list is trying grapes. I love grapes. And normally I love bananas, but bananas are kind of, they're just not as, they just don't taste as good as they used to. But I've been eating a lot of popsicles, a lot of salad, a lot of fruit, and meat hasn't really been a thing for me. And that's one thing, is I need to eat protein, but like, it's like, it has taken me till about the last couple of weeks, like since about Christmas, I've been starting to able to eat meat again. Like for 2 weeks, I was like, chicken? Nah. Like, nah. Like, the meats were not happening for me. So, I also got this new hoodie, from American Eagle. It was 60% off, and it was $50, and it's like so nice and fuzzy. I love it. It's got a pocket, it's got a hood. It's like the best thing ever, but my husband thinks it's ugly. I'm just like, you know what? It's comfortable, it's huge, I can grow into it, which is the reason why I bought it. huge just because I knew that I would get bigger and I would need a nice warm hoodie, you know, come around like February, March. Because pretty soon I can't fit into one of my jackets, my burgundy jacket. Kind of starting to grow out of it. So, yeah, I don't know what else there is to say. I'm pretty sure I forgot something. And if I did, and if there's something else you guys would like me to mention or talk about, let me know, and I'll mention that in January's, in February's video, pregnancy update video, because I go to the doctor at the end of this month, January, so I'll have more information, more stuff to share. So I'll upload another pregnancy video in February. I'll be at least 3 months then. So, yeah. Zeus, do you have anything else you would like to add? He's finally settled down and fallen asleep. Right, well, thanks for watching this video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and leave a comment down below if you are pregnant or trying or haven't had a kid but want to in the future, or you have kids already and you're done having kids, or if you're a grandmother or you're a aunt. Just, you know, let's start that up and down in the comments down below and share your advice with everybody. Yeah, and if you haven't, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because there's gonna be a lot of cool content. Like, a lot of cool content coming soon. I have lots of ideas. Like, I've had the ideas and just haven't been able to film them. So, yeah. Alright. I'll see you guys in my next video, and I'm so excited that I was finally able to sit down and film this. It's all over the place, but, you know, if you've been pregnant, you would understand. Or maybe if you haven't been pregnant, you would understand. I don't know. My brain is just kind of like all over the place right now, and low-key want to like lay down and take a nap. But I kind of want to just like watch this back, edit it real quick, and upload it. That's just be me and like for real. But yeah. Alright. Bye, guys.